Hello, Primos. This is Scott. Welcome, fellow New American Standard Onlyists. And I have my Marian birthday present right here. The brand new Preacher's Bible designed by John MacArthur. And it is indeed a beast. They don't have any footnotes, no cross references, so it keeps it smaller. And I figured, to what shall we compare this Bible? I'm sure you've all had a similar thought. And so what I'm going to do is compare it to a couple of others that I have. We have a couple others. This is Zondervan 03. Got a nice wide margin. There's no extra line over there at the side. It does have footnotes. I appreciate that. I like the idea of keeping the footnote, the footnotes there. I find that to be helpful. We have the 02 SCR, some are referring to as the Judge. It is beautiful, and so it is very, very nice. And how does it compare to the I don't know that we have a name for this, but the Preacher's Bible, hashtag Preacher's Bible? Well, they are very comparable. The paper is different. Whenever I pulled this thing out of the box, I didn't expect it to be quite as heavy. I knew it was big, and I thought, I've had study Bibles before. I know what that's all about. I'll be able to handle this. This is different. This paper is different. I haven't felt a book so deceptively dense since I picked up Emmanuel Toe's Textual Criticism of the Hebrew Bible. But this paper is dense. It's not just the volume. It has mass as well. So I have a lineup here of other Bibles that we can compare it to. I'll shut my Zondervan wide margin, set it away. Shut my SCR, set it to the side here. And we have the brick. How does it compare to the brick in thickness? Well, I'll lay our brand new Preacher's Bible out here. Put them side by side. There you see it. The thickness. Now who's the brick, huh? Let me lay you right on top. Hope it doesn't crush my table. That is beastly. As a bit of a joke, I'll put our brand new pit minion here. Nope, not enough. Put my NIV wide margin on top of that. Nope, not enough to match up. How about the Schuyler Thintel? What if we put that one up there? Nope, not enough to match up to those two. What if we add the Allen Reader's Edition? Yes, finally with my Raiders Edition on top of there, we come to about just a little bit above the size of those two Bibles alone. So those things, these two Bibles, especially the Preacher's Bible, that is a beast, and I'm very excited about it because I love the format. I just love the way they do it. I find it easier to preach from a single column, verse by verse. I find it much more pleasant to have the verses out to the side like this, the verse numbers out to the side, rather than embedded into the text the way this one does. Let me get to, let's see, like in Daniel we have, see how the verse numbers are tabbed in? I don't like that. I don't like it. This is what I like. That's exactly what I want to see. If I walk away from the pulpit and come back, I'll easily be able to find my verse. Right there, verse number 3. There it is. So I'm very excited to be able to have that, to be able to preach from that. I wish that it had some color like this does with the chapter number. A little bit of style might be nice, but that's not to say that we don't have style over here. But it is for the purpose of preaching. Just in case anybody wonders, what happens if the verse is there, like see the number 2 there, that's tabbed over a little bit, just in case anybody's interested in that. So I'm very happy with this. One thing that concerns me is right here, the way this fold over is done. The fold over is not actually glued down. It's not glued down there, so I worry about that. that over time that it'll peel back, even though it is sewn. I do worry about that. But there's no under art on the gilting. There's no under art there. The ribbons are a little bit stiff. But look at this grain. Isn't that lovely? That is just a lovely grain. I like that. These hubs are thick. They are fit for this Bible, that's for sure. They belong in this Bible. So if you're looking to get the Preacher's Bible, know that you've got something that is heavy. It's not just about the thickness. It's heavy too. The paper is dense. It really is dense, and that's what you get whenever you have a 93 GSM paper, I believe. And there is, you see that? There is some shine on it, some glare. And so I also worry about what that will be like whenever I'm in the sanctuary and there are fluorescent lights everywhere. Got 100 of them shining down. I don't know if we actually have 100, but anyway, you can definitely tell that there is quality in this Bible, and I feel like it's worth every penny. I expected the price to be much more than $200, to be honest. I really did expect something more expensive, but it was $200. And if you happen to live out in California and went to the Shepherd's Conference, then you got it for free. Of course, you have to pay for the Shepherd's Conference, but we have a Concordance back here. Oh, by the way, if you were there and you wanted to buy an extra copy, you could have gotten it for $120. I bought this off of eBay for $180, and there was a very frustrating delay in getting to me because I had the wisdom of purchasing a Bible right before that unofficial holiday known as 420. And it was sent to me from San Jose, California. Not trying to say anything about Californians, but anyway, you make the connection, you decide if it's relevant or fair or whatever. And that's pretty good sized concordance. I don't see any maps. So this is the end of the Bible paper right here. Then we have this cardstock that's pretty thick, and then this actually end page is very thick. It is much thicker than all the other papers. Look at that, much thicker. How about that? Ribbons stiff, 2 ribbons instead of 4. Why just 2 ribbons? The ribbons are nice. They're very thick, very stiff. I wish there was no additional line here. If you saw the video with John MacArthur, he's already coming over here and starting his notes right here, and then he was writing over the line. See if I can find a place. Okay, so if I wanted to start my note right here, John MacArthur was just starting right here and writing right across the line. And the line doesn't have to be there. We know where the margin is. We see it. It's set out so that you can see it. Whenever there is a chapter number, the first 2 lines of the text are tabbed in. That's fine. That's nice. And also, this is Revelation chapter 9, and this is how it's laying on the table. See that? That's how it's laying on the table. If I'm going to be preaching out of 1 John. So here's my text. Here's how it's laying on the table. Just so you know, you might hold that down, you might not. We'll do a fall of man test real quick. Go to Genesis chapter 4. John MacArthur's signature. Maybe that's where all the cost comes from. Genesis. This is going to be a chore. Have Cain and Abel. Do fall of man in chapter 3. Fall of man test, and let's see if the The Bible itself falls over on the side. Look at that. Well, at least the cover wants to fall down over on the side, but do the pages? No, I don't think so. It's this bad boy right here that's going to push it down. So you're going to have to do a little bit of work if you want to preach the fall of man. You're going to have to push this over, and even if I push it over, that it's still going to close on me. So perhaps that'll change over time. But this is a very nice Bible. Very, very nice. The Preacher's Bible. If you get one of these and you're not a preacher, you're just being deceptive. I'm just kidding. This is beautiful. Really is. New American Standard Bible. Oh, is this a Bible? Why, yes it is. It is a preacher's Bible. Is this one holy? Oh, I don't know that this one's holy. It doesn't say holy. Oh, come on. That's just a little joke. We're asking, why do most Bibles say New American Standard Bible whenever it already says Holy Bible up here? And so it says Bible twice. But anyway, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't really, I guess I could have given you the specs, but I didn't look those up. Sorry. But I hope you enjoy your preacher's Bible if you get one. I know I'm going to enjoy mine, and I'm very excited to be preaching out of it this Sunday whenever I start 1 John. Jesus loves you. May God bless you all. Have a great day.